Wasn't allowed to know where her party was. There's nothing legal. They're saying that these are the kind of games that's being played.
Even through all of the craziness of everything that Kanye says about us, like, I never comment, I never post, has made up the most insane narrative about you and the tape, and we stay silent, we stay silent.
The Kardashians launched the third season of their reality show on Hulu this week, and it's quite noteworthy considering the current discussions surrounding their perceived irrelevance. This year, they have faced significant criticism for promoting unrealistic beauty standards and their choice of partners. When the trailer for the show was released, it didn't generate much anticipation, as many felt that the series had lost its original appeal and that the sisters exerted excessive control over the storylines. The Kardashians have become less personal over time, and their every move appears to be carefully calculated. However, I must note that in the first episode, Kim did share a significant amount about her personal life, particularly regarding her relationship with Kanye. The internet has been buzzing with reactions to her revelations in this episode. Last year, Kanye West expressed his feelings towards Kim, their children, Adidas, and many other topics. As a consequence of his actions, Kanye suffered significant financial losses, surpassing $1 billion, as several companies like Adidas, Balenciaga, and Gap terminated their deals with him. During the show, Kim candidly discussed how Kanye's behavior profoundly affected her, especially in the context of her current relationship with Pete. During the show, Kim revealed that she experienced a great deal of guilt because Pete went through a lot due to Kanye's relentless online harassment. Kanye made it abundantly clear that he disapproved of their relationship. Kim expressed her concerns about such circumstances impacting her ability to find a future partner, as it makes her anxious. However, she remains hopeful that eventually she will encounter someone who can handle the complexities that come with her life. Kim not only discussed this on the Hulu show, but also during her appearance on the Jay Shetty podcast. When asked if she believes she will find love again, she expressed her belief that it will happen for her one day. She envisions a partner who is resilient and capable of standing by her side through life's challenges, difficulties, and the drama that accompanies her. Additionally, I'd like to mention that Kim's openness about Kanye is noteworthy. Many people wondered why Kim chose to discuss Kanye when he had been relatively quiet for a while. It's likely that during the time of recording, she was experiencing the peak of their struggles, and Kanye was being vocal about their relationship. Considering the timeline involved in producing a show, we are now witnessing those events unfold while Kanye has become quieter. Perhaps Kim's intention in addressing the situation was to make Kanye aware of the impact his words had on her, with the hope that he would feel remorseful and refrain from further public discussions about her. The exact motive behind her decision remains uncertain. Nonetheless, Kim openly confronted the challenges of co-parenting with Kanye and having to navigate their interactions. She became emotional while discussing how Kanye had publicly talked about her mother, and her sister online, as well as spreading rumors about her involvement with Drake behind his back. During their marriage, Kim despised the hurtful things Kanye said about her, particularly when he involved her mother and sisters. Khloe, in response to Kanye's actions, has previously stood up for her family. Kanye once went on a rant expressing his frustration about not being invited to their daughter's birthday party. He felt excluded and claimed that he wasn't given the address or allowed to be present. It's important to note that there is no legal documentation supporting the notion that such games are being played. Additionally, Kanye's actions have had a detrimental effect on his mental well-being, as he expressed on social media, seeking support from his followers. He claimed that he contacted Kim and communicated with the nannies, and even spoke to Tristan, asking for the party's address. Khloe responded to Kanye's claims on Instagram, asserting that he wasn't telling the complete story. Kanye's narrative was far from accurate, as Khloe countered his claims by revealing that he initially wanted separate birthday parties, but had suddenly changed his stance. Kim, on the other hand, took to her Instagram story to express her displeasure with Kanye discussing their personal lives and their children on the internet. While she had refrained from speaking out extensively, this was the first time she openly addressed the issue. Kim stated that she generally avoids responding to Kanye and that she and her family have made a concerted effort to remain silent. However, maintaining such silence becomes increasingly challenging. Presently, she assumes that any text she sends him will likely end up on the internet, given that he has previously made their private conversations public. Kim acknowledges that she can handle the challenges arising from Kanye's Instagram posts. However, she feels immense heartbreak for her mother, who becomes the target of criticism based on the things Kanye says. Kim believes that his antics will have a more damaging impact on their children than the infamous tape he continuously brings up. She explains that her reason for refraining from speaking out against him is to shield their kids from any negative portrayal of their father. Kim willingly listens to Kanye's music in the car if their children request it, and she praises him, even if it hurts her internally. She vows to be his biggest supporter in the eyes of their children until they reach an age where they can comprehend and potentially question what happened, allowing them to form their own conclusions. Kim is determined not to be the one to expose their children to the details of her and Kanye's ongoing issues or the actions he has taken. She wants to shield them from developing a negative perception of their father and wishes to preserve their innocence during their childhood. However, it deeply hurts Kim that Kanye, who has claimed to be her protector, goes out of his way to publicly humiliate her, such as by putting her on blast on the internet. She brings up the fact that he wanted control over what she says about him on the show, yet he never seeks her permission before giving interviews or posting negative content about her and her family. While she refrains from speaking ill of him, Kim expresses her exhaustion with the entire situation, feeling drained and overwhelmed by the constant turmoil. She experiences guilt even for expressing her exhaustion because she wants to avoid saying anything negative. Nevertheless, she acknowledges that this fatigue is the reality she faces. In the episode, Kim experiences a breakdown, expressing her desire for everyone around her to find stability. She longs to have a bad day herself, but feels incapable of becoming overwhelmed because it seems that nobody else has their lives together. Kim carries the weight of responsibility to remain strong for everyone else, which becomes incredibly challenging for her. In the episode, she reveals that her psoriasis flared up due to the intense stress, attributing it to Kanye's behavior and the resulting strain he caused. Kim acknowledges that she heavily relies on her family's support during this period of drama. She recognizes that it would be best for her to remain single for an extended period since involving someone else in the midst of all the chaos would be too overwhelming at the moment. It's evident that the current situation is incredibly difficult, but I believe Kim's decision to open up about co-parenting with Kanye and her vulnerability on camera has positively impacted those who previously criticized the Kardashians for being less transparent and evasive when it comes to sensitive topics. However, regarding the latest episode, people have reacted strongly to Kim's revelations. They express that Kim doesn't deserve to be subjected to the way Kanye talks to her or how he treats her publicly. She demonstrates a remarkable level of maturity because, if she had chosen to be spiteful, she could have publicly exposed and humiliated Kanye on the internet, considering all the lies and rumors he has spread about her. Kanye is fortunate that Kim is not a resentful mother, as the truth is that he has caused Kim a great deal of distress. Apart from Kim, I wanted to mention something related to Khloe since I have discussed her in the past. People found it peculiar that she has always been vocal about her daughter True, but has kept her son's name and details private for the past year. However, Khloe has now opened up about her son and revealed that his name is Tatum. She shared that the experience of having a surrogate was challenging for her, and she struggled to form a strong bond with her son initially. Khloe mentioned that Kim had offered her advice but acknowledged that it was easier for Kim than it has been for her. Khloe expressed that she felt disconnected and hadn't fully comprehended the reality of having her son through a surrogate. She described the situation as feeling transactional, emphasizing that it had nothing to do with her son himself. The surrogacy process was undeniably challenging for her, and she expressed her desire for more openness and honesty surrounding surrogacy. She clarified that she didn't intend to convey that it was a negative experience, but rather she wanted to shed light on how different it was compared to carrying and giving birth to her daughter, True. It's noteworthy that Kim wasn't the only one sharing personal experiences on the show. This season is expected to delve into their role in perpetuating false beauty standards, and it remains to be seen how candid they will be during that discussion. I'm genuinely interested in hearing your thoughts on Kim opening up about Kanye on the show. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.